Don't worry, it won't be long, no. I'll be out of here in 20 minutes. There's no way they're gonna pick me. I told them I'm a busy man. I said I got meetings. I said there's a lot of money involved. They listen to me. I can tell there was a little simpatico when I was explaining my life at meetings.
Ladies and gentlemen, the voir dire process has been completed and the following people have been selected as jurors in case number 43324. State versus Sanford Langerfos. Please stand as I call your name. Worth. Watkins. Watkins. Up. Stand up, please. Ratner.
Oh, that's me.
Griffith. Grayhowski. Dodsworth. Carlucci.
Yo.
Burwald.
Me.
Beckman. Report here tomorrow, 7:30 a.m. Congratulations.
Who the hell's Sanford Langerfos?
Kill the music.
This isn't music. This is Beethoven's Piano Concerto No. 4 in G.
I said, kill the music, or I'm gonna rip off your head and plug it in somewhere else.
Trevor. Sweetie, wake up.
Oh.
I can hear myself ovulating.
Oh, baby, I think that's the burrito grande we had for dinner. Just go
No,
sleep.
it's ovulation. I heard about it on Oprah. Trevor, these next few days are crucial if we're serious about getting pregnant.
Oh, Claire, Oh, you all right?
Oh, yes.
We did it once when I got home, once before dinner, once after dinner, even during Nightline. Isn't that serious, isn't it?
It's a start.
Oh, Claire.
Now just relax.
Oh, Claire.
I feel good. I feel fine. 'Cause tonight, you're gonna be mine. Ta-da!
Well, what do you think?
You look just like Rocky Marciano. Look, killer, I gotta run.
Look, I paid for the whole night.
The deal was dinner and dancing. You ate like a horse, you danced like a mule, and I'm out of here. I start jury duty tomorrow.
You're a hooker.
Oh, yeah? Then what's that make you? Some sorry sap from Cleveland who wants to pay a woman to listen to you fantasize about making it in the produce section of the supermarket? Oof, I'm never eating salad again.
Kevin, Francine, come on, breakfast is ready.
Mom, my cereal's all limp. You put too much milk in it.
Use a straw.
And my toast is all burnt.
Now we'll talk to your father. He was supposed to fix the toaster.
Well, I can't eat it this way. It makes me, like, nauseous.
Harlan, what's the ETA on that shirt? Look, I'm gonna be late again.
You ironed my skirt.
Is that a crime?
Mother, it's supposed to be wrinkled. You ruined it.
You should have been ironing my shirt. I can't find my shoes, Mom.
Oh, they're in the closet. Top shelf on the right.
What are they doing in the closet? Oh, mercy! Toaster's on the fritz, man.
Does charcoal give you cancer?
No.
So where'd you put my sweats?
What am I supposed to wear?
Yeah. Look, read for yourself. Nothing but rape, murder, and mayhem. World's going to hell in a handbasket, Judas. No one cares. People don't talk to each other. There's no respect for learning. 33 years a teacher, and they tell me I'm too old to continue. With a country full of illiterates, mind you. What's the point of living? Are you still making pot roast, honey? I sure hope so. That's the first thing I'm going to want when I see you.
Brenners, handling the Mountain View multiple stranglings. Fosters, on top of the mayor's campaign contribution scandal. And Samantha Bateman is going to court on the Legel-Fost embezzlement case. Playing to an empty house, no doubt. Someone's got to handle the dog meat, babe. Dues.
Actually, Legel-Fost is interesting. In order to pull off this embezzlement, he had to have moves like Harry Houdini.
Samantha, Legel-Fost is a loser. Just get in and out. Here? Well, you gotta run. I am taping down to you today. They wanted me to make it for an hour. I held out for 2.
Betsy, you can wear white, I'm sure, honey. No, people don't expect any more that you... He's gonna have a stroke, I think, just thinking about... Yeah, Carl, listen, it can't wait. You either lock up the money now or the deal goes south. I think that's the... Betsy, what do you mean? How many guests? Honey, where are we getting married? Shea Stadium? Carl, here's how a conversion deal works. Listen to me, it's a very political thing, especially when they have an historical angle like these protesters are going to exploit. I guarantee... Yeah, honey, white roses, pink, red, black roses are my favorite. I don't care, sweetheart. Yes, October is very close. Carl, we got a time problem. I'm telling you, get this through your thick skull or... No, sweetheart, no, your skull is perfect. No, your hat will fit fine, honey. Darling. No, Carl, you're not darling. You never will be. You're just a big... I'll call you both back. I can't talk.
Because they read nicely on TV. Okay, grab some petitions, start hustling signatures. I brought donuts, iced tea. I'm sorry about the sugar, but they're free. Hi, yo, Danny, Tim, here's the permit. We got the sidewalk till 3. Grab a donut. Hey, guys! Hi. All right. You can't tell the players without the program, okay? So, your log line is as hot as the weather's been. It's murder. They are trying to kill a piece of our past. Now, your best camera angle's across the street there, all right? Okay, good luck. The Windsor! Save the Windsor! Save the Windsor!
We are the people, and hear what we say. Deliver us from Babylon. Because the people come to the day. Fly away on home to Zion. We are the people, come hear what we say. Deliver us from Babylon.
Why are they gonna make that enough already? You look so beautiful, I'm starting to fall in love with you. Eddie, tell me the truth. All this crimping up you're doing, is it really for jury duty or you got a little matinee on the side?
For me, looks matter, Gino. The clothes I wear, they make a statement.
Statement? The only statement you need is you want red clam sauce or white clam sauce?
Get out of here. I ain't spending the rest of my life in this dump.
Nick, I know that we've been over everything 1,000 times, and I know that you've got a game plan, but I've got to tell you, I'm terrified.
Sanford, this is America. You're innocent until proven guilty.
Well, that's easy for you to say, Nick. I'm the one on trial.
Well, this isn't easy for me to say. Embezzlement is a very serious crime.
Serious? You want to talk serious? Babyface is in for multiple murders and rapes, okay? Crimes of passion. And prison is full of guys like him. What if something goes wrong and they send me up? There's nothing to put on the toilet seat. I could spend the rest of my life hovering.
You're not going to prison. The legal system works. We've got a very strong case.
Where?
Right here. Oh. Somewhere.
Carl, if you can't borrow money, you can't make money. If you can't make money, you can't spend money. Now, we're spending a lot of money on this deal, and you got to get us a rate. If you can't get it here, you get it offshore. Understand? Now, time is money, and your clock is broken.
Hi. Hi, excuse me. My name's Abby. I'm trying to save one of the city's most historic buildings. I wonder if I can have a signature on this petition. We need some of the young people, and I only have about 650 more signatures than I need. But I'm stuck in this jury room, and I really need them now. Could you help me out? Thanks very much.
You're a tourist, right? Wall Street? Banker. Bull market. A Cancer, then? Sagittarius? Libra. Scorpio. Ah, Capricorn.
June 6th. I was born June 6th.
Gemini?
Gemini.
Impossible.
No way we're paying 3 points for that money. You crazy?
Thanks.
Well, I'd tell him myself, but I'm stuck here. I don't know, maybe 3 days max. Yeah, yes, I know we got a time problem, Carl, but...
Excuse me,
No, excuse me. Pardon me.
here?
No, I don't do petitions. Thanks for the opportunity. Just some babe on a bandwagon, Carl. Listen.
Can I have everybody's attention, please? Mercury's in retrograde, and the I Ching says repetition of danger, and well, my feet are swelling. This is a horrible day to start a trial, if you ask me. Well, see, I'm a psychic. I know these things.
Okay, Mr. Joe. Okay, it'll be fine.
All rise.
Listen, can you hear them? The gear wheels of justice slowly turning, as they have done for hundreds of years. And for this brief moment in time, we are privileged to be the cogs in the wheel that power the great machine of common law. And just for the record, I'm the engineer. And what I say goes, period. You mess with the machine, you answer to me. This court is now in session.
As you know, ladies and gentlemen, this case is about embezzlement. The fraudulent appropriation of funds for one's own use. It's not exciting, it's not romantic, it's not sexy. But it is a crime, one which the defendant, Sanford Lagelfrost, committed. Exploiting his position as an accountant at Trout Industries, the defendant constructed a complex network of bogus transactions and accounts through which he siphoned $3,244,522 for his own use. The state will show you what he did and how he did it, dollar by dollar, penny by penny.
As the district attorney so kindly pointed out, embezzlement is the fraudulent appropriation of funds for one's own use. And yes, it is a crime, a very serious one. But it is a crime that the defendant did not commit.
Nothing's happening around here. I'm a reporter, not an alchemist. I can't make gold out of lead. Or was that a threat, Dennis? It is? After all the exclusives I've hustled for you? Or what about the extraterrestrial cab drivers? The incestuous Siamese twins? The Park Avenue flasher?
Mr. Lagelfrost is responsible, hardworking, decent, perhaps even dull by today's standards. So be it. That's who he is. He's never been arrested for anything. He's never even gotten a traffic ticket. He is an upstanding member of society. He's a man who we all could aspire to be. But one thing he most certainly is not is a thief.
Mr. Grady, will you approach the bench, please? $79.99 marked down from $119.99. Nice threads, counselor. And on that fashion note, I think we should break for lunch. That is, unless, of course, the health department hasn't already closed down the cafeteria. Oh, and people, be advised to avoid the chef's surprise du jour. It's already been indicted more than once for manslaughter. This court is adjourned.
Hi. This seat taken? No, sit down.
Hey, can I have a sip of that iced tea?
Hi. Isn't jury duty fascinating?
Hey, I heard the way you did.
I'm an actress, and this is a wonderful opportunity to study characters. Well, you're a nice dresser. What do you do?
I'm an entrepreneur.
Oh.
Yeah, restaurants mainly. Appearance is very, very, very important in business.
Appearance is important in life.
I'll have the veal, please.
You have any idea what they do to veal calves?
I have a sinking feeling I'm about to find out.
They torture those poor animals, force feed them, cramp them.
I'm sorry.
They fill them with chemicals.
I'm sorry, I don't touch them. All I'm doing is trying to have my lunch.
Eat that and you're an accomplice.
This is such fun. I can't remember the last time I ate and just fed one mouth. Didn't have to do the dishes. What are you doing?
Well, I was going to read your palm, but forget it. You've done so many dishes, the lines are faded.
I never noticed that. What should I do?
Get a dishwasher.
Crossword with a pen. You must be very good.
I like to live dangerously. And I love words. Alone, in little bunches, in big fat bouquets. Words are beautiful things.
Oh, I agree. I love to write. Poems, mainly. Just for me.
What? Thoughts can be private, but words need to be shared. You should read your poems to someone. Someone special. There's got to be someone special for such a beautiful woman.
And Claire, honey, we got it that time. Just go back to sleep.
Your Honor, the state calls Hope Hathaway to the stand.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? God help me. So help you God?
I absolutely do.
Excuse me? Give us your name and occupation, please.
My name is Hope Hathaway, and I work as a secretary at Trout Enterprises.
Do you know the defendant?
Yes, I do. Very well.
How well, Miss Hathaway?
He seems so sweet and shy. He stopped by my desk and we talk. Once or twice, we had lunch in the office and watched General Hospital. He loved the soaps. Then one day he invited me to go bowling.
Bowling?
Yes, he wanted to go by his apartment to pick up his ball.
His ball? And what happened?
We went to his apartment. This unbelievable place at Forsyth Square. 10 rooms, antiques, art all over the walls. A mink bedspread. But no bowling ball. Looking back, I don't think he ever intended to go bowling.
No, I don't suppose so. Go on.
Well, even with no bowling, we had a wonderful time. We drank French champagne, listened to music, danced. And then we took a limo to dinner at Rothschild's.
A limo?
Sanford said he owned 2 of them.
And after dinner at one of the most exclusive restaurants in the city.
The limo took us back to the penthouse. And we drank cognac and talked and...
Yes, Miss Hathaway?
And then... And then he made love to me. On the mink bedspread. He was like a wild animal. It was so... I just couldn't believe it.
Miss Hathaway, would you like a drink of water?
Get the paramedics in here. Or clear the courtroom. This trial is adjourned until 9 a.m. tomorrow morning.
Dennis, you've got exactly 10 seconds to apologize for every scurrilous and libelous thing you've ever said or thought about me. Why? Because, you sleazy, illiterate hack, I've got the story of the century.
Excuse me.
Your car, of course, the Bleeding Heart Mobile.
Oh, that's yours. I should have guessed.
Who taught you how to park? You got me blocked in here.
Hey, you took up more room than the QE2. One car to a space.
Huh. You call this a car?
It's paid for. It's yours.
It's leased.
Leased. All problems with commitment.
This car is leased because the numbers make sense.
What is there about a gas-guzzling, macho, phallic symbol that makes any sense?
Oh, bravo, bravo. Antiquated, pop-feminist, psychobabble rhetoric designed to cover up your basic inadequacies.
Speaking of which, does your car make you feel any more like the man you're still not sure you are?
I know who I am, sweetie.
I've got a real good idea, too.
about another beer, babe?
How about calling a waitress?
You know, there was a time when you would have run, no, crawled to get me a beer.
Times change.
Yeah, lots of things change. What happened to, Jerry from Ohio? He was very disappointed.
Poor Jerry, I had a headache.
Another headache. You're getting bad for business, sweetheart.
Yeah? Well, I've been thinking about another line of work.
Your headaches, they're costing me money. No, I'm here to be reimbursed.
You're crazy.
No! You're crazy. For thinking you can rip me off? I want my money. Now.
Graff, are you awake? Trevor. Honey.
Mummy and Daddy have arranged the entire honeymoon.
Oh,
It's a complete surprise.
To everyone except my accountant. But not to worry, junk bonds are financing the whole thing.
Oh, good.
Robert, stop talking money.
She hates to talk about it and loves to spend it. That runs in the family, though, Phil. You've got your work cut out for you. Hey, and speaking of work, how about a toast to the newest partner in Betts, Babcock, and Benjamin?
Well, yes, that's future partner.
Fait accompli. Hey, that Windsor Court conversion's made you very attractive to our board.
Well, thank you, but it's not a done deal yet. I'm still chasing financing, and some of the investors are getting a little nervous about the demonstrations.
It'll happen, no doubt about it.
Okay, let's talk Beamers. I've been thinking about that BMW, Betts, and I don't know, I'm not sure if it's for me. You know what I mean? It's a...
Sandman. Hey, Lego folks, you a star! Hey, qué macho este,
My main man, the Sandman! 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 My main
You have a problem with your timing.
Maybe you should post your ETA.
Huh. No, I didn't mean that. I meant your car. You need your timing adjusted.
Oh, yeah, I've been meaning to adjust that.
Look, I wanted to say about yesterday that I was a little out of line. It was a long day, a lot of hassles, and bad timing.
Me too.
All right.
Thanks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Holy smokes. Look at this. Is there anything you don't support?
Probably everything you do.
Oh. Well, I used to have a car like this once. Bumper stickers all over the place.
Really? What happened?
Well, my dad had it trashed.
No, I mean, what happened to you?
To me? Well, you ask interesting questions.
What about the answers?
Not the Price is Right. Button it up. Counselor, can we please get this show on the road?
Yes, Your Honor. The state calls Hope Hathaway to the stand. Us about penthouses, limos, expensive restaurants, exotic trips. The defendant sounds very generous.
Oh, yes. Yes, he was always buying me things. Clothes, furs, jewelry. He said he wanted to make me as happy as I made him. These were in my Christmas stocking last year.
Lovely. Tell us, did you ever inquire how the defendant, an accountant earning $30,000 a year, could afford to live like an Arab oil sheik?
A lady never asks about money. I never suspected a thing. But then I wasn't thinking very clearly. I don't know, he did something to me that I don't know how to describe it.
Try, Miss Hathaway. What did he do?
He had this incredible...
Yes, this incredible...
This incredible... power.
Told us in great length about your emotional and sexual relationship with the defendant. He sounded very charismatic.
Very.
And isn't it true you felt powerless to resist him?
I don't know. I never tried.
Isn't it possible that you were under the defendant's spell? A spell woven by endearing words and lavish gifts to exploit you and serve his own sordid gain?
Objection, Your Honor. The prosecution is leading the witness.
Miss Hathaway, were you surprised when he was arrested?
I was devastated.
Do you still believe he loved you?
I don't know.
tape. I'm Jorge.
Oh!
Adam and Eve committed the first crime of passion. Passion. That's our focus, folks. Ever since Eve bit into that apple and Adam bit into her, history has told these steamy sagas of other star-crossed lovers. Antony and Cleopatra, Romeo and Juliet, Jorge and women everywhere. And now we can add another couple to that pantheon of passion, Sanford and Hope. Their story will shock you, perhaps titillate you, perhaps make you lose your lunch.
Right. Over there they are.
This is unbelievable. Hope's had a longer run than Bonanza.
Yeah, she's led quite a life.
Do we have to relive every hour of it? Meanwhile, my career's going up in phone slips.
You poor baby.
Yeah. Hey, I got a lousy idea. Why don't you and I have lunch? No, come on, we can celebrate surviving the jury from hell.
On one condition.
Uh-huh.
We go Dutch.
Oh, yes. No, I wouldn't want you to have to pay for everything. Oop. I better take this call. This could be the difference between life and death as I know it.
That's okay. I gotta make one of those calls, too.
Long time no see, baby. I'm gonna get you. Count on it.
Thank God you're here. A mouse.
But we're days away from a deal. Why are the Germans getting cold feet now?
You bet they're running scared. We've got the permit, the press releases are out, we've even got porta potties.
Another demonstration? When?
6 sharp. That way we'll make the 11 o'clock news.
How many people are they expecting?
At least 500. We'll have a line that completely surrounds the Windsor.
You get a press release out ASAP. Something about the Windsor is going to get the loving care and attention it badly needs.
I'll be there. We're going
if
to show
a handful of bleeding heart liberals think they can torpedo this
really
project, they're out of their minds.
You.
You? Hey, you can forget lunch.
So exactly how long have you been a secretary, Miss Hathaway?
Nearly 6 years.
Oh, and you're good at your job?
I'm a professional.
It's difficult, isn't it? There's a lot more to it than making coffee and copies. There's filing, phones, typing, dictation. Take a letter, would you please? 2. Mr. White Rabbit, 4242 Wonderland Way, Wonderland, England. Dear Mr. Rabbit, in regards to your letter of the 12th inquiring about a Mr. Hatter, I regret to inform you that he has recently experienced a mental breakdown. In fact, he's gone completely mad. Good. Let's see what you've got. Uh-huh. No shorthand, huh? Well, I'll read what you've got anyway. To Mr. Wide Rabbit, 402, Wonderful, England. Dear Mr. Rabbit, in regards, mental, mad. Nice handwriting, sure, but I think a stone carver could take dictation faster than you, Miss Hathaway. A secretary with years of experience. So, why did Trout Industries hire you, Miss Hathaway? It certainly wasn't because of your secretarial skills.
Objection! Counselor is acting as though the witness was on trial.
Your Honor, I'm simply trying to establish the validity of the witness. I mean, if she isn't a secretary, then what is she?
Judge? What? This afternoon's papers, you better have a look.
Garbage, trash, fodder. Round up the jury. We need to have a little talk. The First Amendment calls this news. Personally, I have another name for this, but nobody's asking me. The Constitution also states that everyone is entitled to a fair trial. Now that I can buy. But any more of this type of news, a fair trial around here would be virtually impossible. So tonight, I'm ordering that this jury become sequestered. Have a good night.
Somebody died in this hotel. More than once.
I knew it. This looks exactly like the hotel lobby in Love's Sweet Revenge. Francois rode his stallion up 4 flights of burning stairs to rescue his beloved Dominique. Oh, Francois was so...
Watkins and Eddie. Here, there it is.
Who was that broad with the red top?
Rita Burwald, and our female guests are women, Mr. Mott, not broads.
You don't see him at 4 a.m. after a pitcher of margaritas. I know that broad from somewhere.
I think on the other floor.
Oh, this is mine.
Yeah, I'm right here, too. Hey, you travel pretty light there, huh?
Oh, I lost the key to my home. The locksmith is getting me a key tomorrow. Excuse me.
Oh, excuse me.
Pardon me.
Excuse me.
My room, 342.
No, it's my room, C, 342, and I was here first.
Oh, great. What do you want to do? Have a sit-in now?
Yeah, or forced eviction. I'll call the manager.
Okay. I'm sure he'll be happy to sort this out for us. Hey. Well, hey. Tipping.
Thank you.
Pleasure. You have your room, Mrs. Worth. The television. The lamp. The bed. Well, any problems at all, please don't hesitate to call me. I'd like you to think of me as your personal valet de chambre.
Oh, I love French.
Well, I don't speak more
I don't
than...
understand a word.
Really? Well then, voilà clinique. Jean-Claude Killy. Bonjour, mon petit brioche. Bonjour.
Brioche.
No, thank you. Down here, please. Hey, everybody, I am getting a very strong negative karma reading for our Miss Hathaway, and the cards never lie.
Well, I'll tell you, I think this whole thing is strange. I know business, that's what I do, and it is very difficult to steal that kind of money.
Really, I thought businessmen were notoriously good thieves.
Well, the good ones don't get caught, sweetie.
You should know.
All right, why don't you just clip your coupons and pay?
Who cares? All I want to do is get out of here while I'm still young with a life to live.
It's very sensitive. Very nice.
You know, there was a very similar situation in this wonderful book, Executive Suite. Did anybody read it?
No, I missed that one. Look.
Oh, well, anyway, the stunning executive secretary, Yvette, was hired by the president to seduce his partner so that he could blackmail him and force him out of business. And it worked.
Well, that's great.
I like it so far.
Well, maybe Hope was hired to seduce Sanford.
That would explain what Hope saw in Legelfost. Maybe he's just a really nice man. They do exist.
Yes, but those guys don't get the hopes of the world. You know that?
Now, wait just a minute. Now, if Hope did seduce Sanford, who put her up to it?
Whoever stole the money and needed a fall guy to frame.
And the mystery person is
who?
Who cares? Anyone dumb enough to be arrested in the first place should be executed or exported.
I think
torture.
Getting on my nerves, girl. I'll tell you right now.
We just don't have enough evidence. We need facts.
All right, but at least we have a start, and a very good start.
Well, it was a good start.
I was serious about your pot roast, honey. When my time comes, that's the first thing I'll want. That and a piece of your lemon pie. The altitude doesn't affect the meringue, does it? Indian summer's a beautiful time of year. You should see the fall garden we've planted. There's a few things I'd miss. A few things.
Wait a minute, wait. It's you.
Pervert!
Pervert? What are you? I came down to take a look at your demonstration.
You attacked me!
Attacked you?
Yeah.
Why would I do that?
Yeah, because you're...
Because I'm a man? Booga, booga, booga.
Oh,
we know how predictable men are, don't we, lady? You got a big problem.
I've got a problem,
yes.
don't.
You both got a problem. It's a beautiful night with $1 million view, and you're both wasting it all, screaming like alley cats in the night. Hey, none of this lasts forever. It's going like that. Stop yelling. Start talking. Maybe you'll both learn something.
Hello? Hi, honey, it's me. Oh, hi, honey.
I think you should come home.
No. Oh, I know. You got one coming down the chute now? There's nothing I can do.
Can't you tell them?
My hands are tied, Claire.
Well, isn't there somebody else we can
No. They won't let you near me. Don't call the ACLU, Claire.
Oh, the president.
No, not the president.
This is really...
No, oh, I know, honey.
Hey, Lulu, no party tonight.
I'm not going to a party. I'm here to see a friend.
Oh, is that right? What room's he in?
Room? Well, I'd rather not say. Who are you?
Your worst nightmare. An honest house stick. Now, come on. You're gonna take a ride in the Vice movie.
No. Ow!
I am so bored. The room service menu makes me nauseous. My TV's broken. My room is totally suffocating.
Stephanie, shut up.
What?
Stop complaining. You're young, healthy, pretty, rich, with your whole life ahead of you. You're lucky. Do something constructive with your good fortune and stop wasting your life. You only get one, despite what Evelyn says.
How dare you talk to me that way?
I'm old. I can finally be honest. And I've earned the right to complain. My wife and best friend died last year. And they told me I couldn't teach. That left me with a garden and not nearly enough peace of mind. Not much to show for a life.
So, if you only got one, how come you're giving up on yours so soon?
I seem to have lost the point.
Or just quit looking for it.
Possibly. But what's worse? To quit looking or never start?
All right, well, why don't you defrost it first? Let it melt. Look, I gotta go. All right, yeah, good luck, Drew. Mr. Lloyd, I was expecting room service.
I know. But I have taken the liberty to personally prepare your order. You know, our staff here can sometimes be so mal à la coiffure, so crêpe. I trust your room is not too grotesque.
Oh, no, it's wonderful. I feel just like Anna, in tears for my beloved. You know, when she discovers that she really is the Queen of Bavaria. Gee, this is the first time in years I haven't had to share a tub with a rubber ducky.
How wonderful for you. Bonsoir, armoire.
Bonsoir. Armoire. Bonsoir.
Well, I guess the demonstration's over, huh?
I wonder who won.
Funny, I never even thought about that. I guess it's being up here and the feeling there's nothing I can do about it that is not my style. I'm from a long line of doers, you know. Oh, yes. See that big building over there? And this one in the middle, the one right beside that? All developed by my old man, Baron Beckman.
He must have loved it.
Well, he did it because his father did it. What my father really loved was fly fishing. Always promised himself that when he retired, that's the way he'd spend his days. He didn't make it. He died at his desk, my dad. Age 52.
Oh, that's so young. I'm sorry.
When I was a kid, I just wanted to be exactly like my dad. Now I'm afraid I may have succeeded.
Parents stick with you. You know, my father was a socialist labor organizer. When I was 7, he ran off with a lady arc welder.
Uh-oh.
Pop taught me 2 things. Don't trust money or men.
Well, that's bad news for a male capitalist pig, isn't it?
Could say that.
So what's your type? What kind of guys? Exotic interests, like fly fishing?
Well, that would depend on whether the guy really loved fly fishing or whether he was just doing it because his dad did.
Or because his dad didn't.
Hi.
Hi.
It's going to be pretty cold tonight. I thought you could use these.
Oh,
They're clean.
that's so sweet. You're a nice man, Eddie.
You're limping.
Yes, of course. I wish you had taken up fly fishing instead of soccer.
I'm really sorry.
Oh, I'll bet. Well, thanks for listening tonight.
Oh, thanks for talking.
Well, I liked that. It was fun. We're very polite tonight, aren't we? Yeah. It was fun.
Yeah.
Okay. See you in the morning.
Yeah.
You go straight home now.
Yeah.
Night. Breakfast. All
I know you
caffeine
don't. I
diet.
noticed that.
Good morning.
Sorry, I'll get the other to the car.
Bonjour, Mrs. Worth.
Bonjour, Mr. Lloyd.
I'm working late tonight, and I was wondering if you would care to join me for some dinner.
Dinner? Ah, well, yes, but I'm sequestered, and I don't know what the rules are about these sort of things.
Room service. Your room. Coq au vin. And I only want to talk about you.
I finally placed that Burwell broad. She kept a room at the manor house when I was a house dick there. But I'm keeping an eye on her just in case she's up to her old tricks.
Well, I hardly think that's necessary. She is a juror.
Let me tell you something. Jurors drop their drawers just like anyone else, Artie. Something you're counting on, huh? Oh, yeah.
I'm Jorge, and the beat goes on. The crowds keep coming to this courthouse like lemmings racing to the sea, driven by subliminal, instinctual, biological urges.
Despite the sideshow glare of salacious sensationalism, this trial is about more than the tawdry sex life of one man.
It's about sex. Sex. Pure, raw, undiluted animal lust.
It's about an attack on a system founded on rules, regulations, and standards of ethical conduct.
Sex. And that's why Sandy Lagerfeld is a national hero. He's the Paul Bunyan, the Davy Crockett, the Abe Lincoln of sex in America.
But what happens to the system when these standards of morality and basic human goodness are ignored in the selfish pursuit of personal gain? That is the question posed by the trial of Sanford Lagerfeld.
Clear my calendar.
All over America are waiting.
And get Bateman on the phone.
Your witness.
Sorry, Your Honor. Your description of life in the fast lane is very colorful, Miss Hathaway. Tell me, did the defendant carry very much cash? You know, paper money?
No, he always used credit cards.
Uh-huh. So you rarely saw him pay cash for anything where actual money exchanged hands, did you?
Well, no.
Uh-huh. So if I were to ask you whether Sanford Lagerfeld had money, cash, you couldn't truthfully say now, could you? Because you never saw him with any.
Well, no.
Well, no. No more questions, Your Honor.
You may step down.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
State your name for the record.
Arnold Trout, chairman of Trout Industries.
Mr. Trout, describe for us, if you will, Mr. Lagerfeld's position at Trout Industries.
Well, until his arrest, Sanford Lagerfeld was head of corporate accounting.
And how would you describe your relation to the defendant?
He was like the son that I never had. I cared for him. I trusted him.
And how did he repay that trust?
He lied. He cheated. He robbed. He nearly ruined my business, and he destroyed my wonderful marriage.
Could you explain that, sir?
I was crazy with worry, and my wife couldn't take the pressure, and she finally left me. I was heartbroken, devastated.
And all because you trusted and cared for Sanford Lagerfeld, the son you never had.
George, babe.
I'm Jorge, Lua.
Right. Look, hon, your mustache is curling inside your mouth. Get it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
And my teeth.
Teeth are good.
Okay.
Roll tape.
I'm Jorge. human sacrifice, murderers who live next door, body parts strewn all over the backyard. These are phrases which get your attention. This is the hotel where they have sequestered the jurors in the trial of Sanford Lagerfeld, the little man with the big sex drive. Today we'll be trying to get a first-hand look at the after-hour life of these jurors. Their private moments, if you will. Meditation or titillation. That's our focus.
Are you all right?
Yes, but I'm worried about Sanford. That testimony from Trout was pretty powerful.
Are you sure you're a capitalist pig? Maybe too sensitive.
Oh, no. Bluest of blue blood. Choate, Yale, Harvard Biz School. Born and bred for pigdom. The Baron saw to that.
You don't have to be your father's son. Not if you don't want to.
Well, that's starting to sink in. And, of course, you don't have to be your pop's kid either.
No, that's starting to sink in, too. Money is still suspect. But men, good men are hard to find.
That's probably because it's so difficult to beat one.
And you. There must be a capitalist pigette in your life.
Yes, there is. Was. There is, yes. There. I don't know. I just, I'm rethinking things.
What?
My life, my work, lots of questions.
Oh, those. What about the answers?
You know, you kicked me very hard.
Sorry.
And that hurt.
Sorry.
You should be.
I said I'm sorry.
I've been trying to kiss you, and you're trying to make me feel guilty. My leg hurts. Ouch.
Hey, wait a minute, I know you. What the hell are you doing here?
I have to see my husband. It's an emergency.
Oh, now he's your husband.
He's one of the jurors.
You're working with Rita.
I'm not working with anyone, you idiot. I'm ovulating and we're trying to get pregnant. I've got to get this body to my husband now. Hi. Hi. What's up?
Coco and Hearts in my room. Interested?
I've never played hearts. Maybe she needs a good teacher. That's what I was thinking. Maybe you could teach me?
Maybe I could.
Hello? Anybody here? Hey, you the desk clerk? Look, honey, sweetie, come here. I want to talk to you. Come on. Maybe you can help me. I need Rita Burwald's room number. Burwald. Rita, $100 for a room number. Understand?
And so, with Dominique wrapped in his sable coat, Francois rode off into the night. Oh, isn't that so romantic?
So romantique, mon petit déjeuner de Renoir. There I go again. C'est les rogues, the damned, speaking French. French. The language of love. You make me speak it, Margaret.
It's Marilyn, Arthur.
We have no need for names. Not here. Not tonight.
Francois would never act like this.
Well, I'm not Francois, Mary Lou, and you're sure as hell not Dominique.
My precious jewels. Oh, wildcat that you are.
I am a married woman. I'm a mother.
Ran down the window pane.
Eddie, is that you?
Got it. Oh, no. Very nice.
Either I've had too much cocoa or there's a woman on the ledge in her underwear.
What? Oh, gosh. Get off of me.
Leave him alone. I'll give you the key to my safe deposit box. The money's in there.
Better be.
Don't move your foot.
I'm Jorge. I'm on a ledge. 6 sickening stories above traffic. Facing a hysterical woman in her lingerie. What's your name?
You're Jorge Jimenez.
Ever had a real man? How about you? Audience at home, ask yourselves, what could make a woman alone, dressed in nothing but a flimsy, thigh-revealing nightie, risk her life on a ledge scarcely any wider than my nose? Perhaps the primal power of sex.
My God, Claire, what are you doing here?
The man, the other half of the sexual equation, if you will, drawn from his snail-like seclusion by the pungent, irresistible odor of desire.
Who the hell are you?
I'm Jorge.
Claire, what are you doing out here? Why are you dressed like this?
A question? All of America is dying to know the answer to. Sex. 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 Other shows talk about it. On Jorge, we bombard you with it. We put it in your living room. Show it to you.
Eddie, what happened here?
That's a long story here.
Sex. Hot, sordid, kinky. Sex. Every year, thousands of Americans die accidental deaths.
Yeah, honey, this is really very simple, but, you know, maybe you should write it down anyway, okay? All right, now, press regular, then large, then warm.
Okay, regular, then large, then warm. Okay, keep going.
Yeah, and put the soap in on top of the clothes. No bleach.
No bleach? Well, what, isn't that what makes things white, the bleach? Go on, Mom. Well, okay. How can you remember all this stuff?
I'm a mother. Now tell Francine no mayo on the tuna.
Okay, Francine, no mayo on the tuna.
And make Cliffy take all his vitamins.
Okay, well, you know, you are amazing.
Well, thank you for noticing.
Hey, let's have a cheer for Mom, kids, on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Hi, Mom! And everything's under control here, dear. Don't you worry.
Bye-bye.
I guess I zigged when I should have zagged. No big deal. Look, Rita, I got some money.
Eddie, I can't...
Listen. If you need it, it's yours, okay? No questions asked.
Thanks.
Come on.
Mrs. Worth. No. Mrs. Worth. About last night. I'm on an antibiotic, and when it's mixed with alcohol, the effect is
Wonderful. Thank you. For dinner, for trying, for helping me remember who I am and who I'm not.
well. Grès Poupon.
Hey, maybe that's something you should work on. You know, you're really a very nice man, with or without the French.
Excuse me.
It's essentially a sophisticated Ponzi scheme in which payments were received but not reported. The funds were diverted to accounts in companies in Switzerland, the Grand Caymans, and then used to pay for almost all the purchases mentioned earlier.
Why weren't these diverted funds missed sooner?
Like any Ponzi scam, money received later was used to partially cover the earlier diversions.
Brilliant plan.
There's only one flaw.
How's that?
The transfer of funds via computer left an electronic trail. Fingerprints, if you will.
A little like Hansel and Gretel's trail of breadcrumbs.
That's right.
Then where do these crumbs lead?
Every one of the transactions originated at Sanford Lagos Computer at Trout Industries.
That's very interesting. You're with us?
Bess, look, I just don't have that much time to talk right now, okay? We are sequestered,
Honey.
sweetheart.
You need to see the china and silver patterns.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Betty said not to worry about Windsor.
Yeah, well, I've had some second thoughts about Windsor.
Relax, darling. Daddy has one of his men riding herd on it. The money's a lock, and the tenants will be gone by the end of the month. All you have to do is sign these papers.
You're wrong. The tenants aren't ever leaving. You're talking about people's families and lives being destroyed by that ripoff. Well, we're gonna stop it dead. You should be ashamed, and so should you.
Come on, Abby, you don't understand.
Philip!
Yes, dear.
What are you doing?
Give me a second. Abby,
He said to sign these. Philip!
Abby!
Abby, well, wait, listen. This is an incredibly important legal document. You know what I think of this? Shred, Abby. That's the old me. That's history. You made me see all of that. All I care about now is a new life. I hate my old life. I hated my business. I hate escargot. I hate power lunches. I hate car phones. I don't want to ever see another silver pattern. You know what I want to do? My fantasy, I want to fly fish. Fly fish because I want to. Please, fly fish with me, please. Yes. So you be my fly fisher woman, please.
International money transfers, private Swiss accounts, paper companies chartered in the Grand Caymans. It's also intangible. Sanford Lagerfeld, on the other hand, is very tangible. And still, he sits in front of us accused by lines and circles and electronic fingerprints. Intangibles. Now, you've testified that the defendant's computer was implicated. Fine. But how do we know that the defendant used it? Couldn't anyone have used it?
Each computer user has an access code known only to him or her. Mr. Lagerfeld would have to be the only one who could use his computer unless he told someone else his code.
Oh, my God.
Well, folks, I think that accountant pounded a huge nail in Sanford's coffin.
Yeah. Oh, that's hard evidence to deny.
I just hate thinking that Sanford's a thief. He's too sweet.
Well, I'm still not convinced that he's guilty, and it only takes one juror.
To hang a jury. And what happens the next time this thing comes to trial?
Well, somebody must have known that secret access code.
That's why Hope was hired, to get the code from Sanford.
Yeah, but who? I mean, so far, all we really know is that Hope takes lousy dictation.
Not quite. Hope's not a secretary. She's a hooker.
Oh, come on.
She had her face done, so I didn't recognize her at first. See, I worked a party with her a few years ago. We were paid to be dates for a couple of wealthy guys. I don't have to spell that one out. Anyway, all that's really important is the fact that one of the guests at the party was Arnold Trout.
Arnold Trout?
Are you kidding?
Arnold Trout.
Are you sure? Well, I didn't recognize Trout at first either. He's changed a lot. But it was him at the party, I'm positive.
So that's it. Trout is the mystery man we're looking for. And Hope Hathaway is lying through her perfect teeth.
But that doesn't make any sense. Trout's already got megabucks.
But he won't after the divorce. I read all about it in this week's Homo Sapiens. It's getting real ugly, and his wife is going after a big chunk of him.
And a big chunk of him is cash-rich Trout Industries. He'd want to protect that cash. 2 for 2, Marilyn.
So Hope's the bait.
She seduces him.
And gets the access code.
They start siphoning the funds through Sanford's computer.
Which can never be found.
While they build the frame.
To hang poor Sanford.
All right, well, wait a second. This all sounds good, folks, but we can't prove anything.
Hope can prove it. I've got the pictures of that party at home. They might loosen her tongue. See, in my business, it helps to have insurance.
But we're sequestered.
And this isn't our job, is it? We're just the jury.
But aren't we supposed to determine guilt or innocence?
Right. I'm going to get them.
I'm going with you.
Yeah, I'm coming too.
And we'll all stay here and hold down the fort. I've always wanted to say that.
Sorry, Eddie.
Wait a minute. I'm coming too. For once in my life, I'm gonna do something constructive.
I was surprised as could be. Who could believe Rita was lady of the night?
I don't know, Harold, you know. She was so... I really liked her. You believe that?
Sure. I fell in love with Rita once. Italy, during the war. I was scared to death. She was warm and made great minestrone. Yeah, the fact that she charged to make ends meet didn't seem very important. She was what she was. No explanations, no apologies. I admired that honesty tremendously. Our Rita reminds me of her. And I admire her honesty and courage. I really have the guts to be honest about who I am with myself, let alone with a group of strangers or someone who cares for me. How about you?
I think that you're a really smart guy, Harold.
I'm a teacher.
I don't believe this. Where could she be?
They'll be here. They'll be here.
Oh, there she is. Hey, there she is.
Mission accomplished.
Oh, thank God you're all right.
Hey, wait till you see it. Wait.
Arnold, Trout, and Hope deep in lust. They're so gross.
If it's so powerful, these pictures could blow the lid off this case.
I just thought of something. If these pictures are used in the trial, the press is going to eat Hope for lunch.
That's probably true. What are we going to do?
I'll think of something. Not even Hope deserves that.
Deserves what? Oh, these are nice pictures, babe. These ought to be worth a bundle to Trout.
Stay out of this bar.
Shut up. Your safety deposit box was empty. It's no big surprise. But I'm tired of playing games. I'll just trade these in with Arnie and we'll call it even. For now.
Wait a second, those pictures are meant as evidence in a
Zip it up. You don't look like hero material to me.
No.
Now let's go climb aboard an elevator and go up, okay?
Now! Go! Now, move it! Come on, Goodyear!
Hey, what are you people doing down here?
Gun.
Yeah.
What'd you do that for?
Hey, forget it, Mother Teresa. On the elevator, let's go. Come on, everybody. Everybody but you, Rita. You're coming with me.
No, she's not. She's staying right here.
Hey, Sonny, this isn't a movie. This is a real gun. Shoots real bullets. Actually kills people.
All right, come on. Please, there's 9 of us here. What are you gonna do, shoot us all?
Don't tempt me, little girl.
Oh, please. I have grown up around phonies all of my life, but you take the beluga.
You're nothing but a big bully. Yeah, a typical triple Scorpio.
Full of hot air.
And hiding behind a macho phallic symbol.
Yeah, that's right.
People are crazy.
Oh, yeah?
You're nuts. You're completely bonkers.
I wanted to say something. I'm not an entrepreneur. I'm really a waiter in a restaurant. I'm always talking about doing something else, but I've been working there for 4 years. My boss says I'll probably be there for 40 more. And sometimes I get scared he's gonna be right. That's me. Thanks for being you.
Please just take a minute and think about it. It's madness. The entire trial is company, and there's absolutely no reason to hold it. Jury's exhausted. Faulkner's having a party. Miss Hathaway, I'm sure
I really don't want to argue the point anymore,
Mr.
Thurman, Miss Bateman, please. That's
How
it.
much testimony?
No more arguing.
You know you
I want
always
to
have to
continue on with the
get
trial.
I know,
I want to continue on with the
point
trial.
to it.
Your Honor,
Mr. Thurman,
to your seat.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Your Honor, the defense would like to recall a witness to the stand. Miss Hope Hathaway. Do you have something to say to the court, Miss Hathaway?
Sanford Lagelfos didn't steal a set from Trout Industries.
This case was dog meat.
You were right. It was dog meat.
I'm sorry, Sandy.
It's okay.
I'm so sorry.
Don't worry about it. Come on, cutie, don't cry.
Yes, Hathaway. Excuse me. Back up, please.
You really are incredible, Sandy.
Listen, my calendar's free for the next couple of years. I could wait.
You will?
Yeah.
Oh, Sandy. See you, Sandman.
And I was walking down the street to pay my gas bill, and I noticed an ad on the bulletin board. It said, "Teacher wanted." Is that luck or what?
Congratulations.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Well, you know, I've been thinking about starting my own business, and Rita here was looking to get into a new line of work. We both love clothes, so we figured, hey, clothing shop seemed perfect.
And I needed a tax break, so this investment was great. Plus, I get a discount on everything I buy and something to do.
Well, listen, I hope you guys are going to be carrying baby clothes.
Get out of here! That's congratulations!
Great. Oh, but don't stop at just one, Claire and Trevor. There's just nothing like a big family. Except maybe a hot weekend alone with your husband, starting in exactly 52 minutes and 12 seconds.
Okay,
Ev, you're kind of quiet tonight.
Oh, darling, this is just like watching reruns. I've seen all this before.
Well, promise you won't give away the plot, Evelyn. Life's best enjoyed when it's a surprise. Shall we?
Sure. Excuse me.
So, a marriage. This is the second nice thing to come out of this trial. The very first being the good guys finally won one. I think you're all a very big part of that victory. I believe that ours is a very fine system of the law, the very best there is. But I also believe that it's going to take some very fine people to make the system work. I think the same can be said for marriage. But from what I can tell, I think the good guys are going to win another one. Right, Evelyn?
But what if Sanford Lagerfaust, left with only his steamy memories of hope, his torrid partner in passion, her hot body pressed up against his in some sweat-soaked love nest, where reason and caution are discarded like so much dirty laundry at the foot of the bed?